Hey guys, Angus here. Got another Airsoft video for you guys today. First thing I do want to say is sorry if there is some noise in the background. There's really nothing I can do about that. Not called the Farm Airsoft for nothing. Anyway, today we're going to be going ahead and doing a chronograph video, and that chronograph is going to be of this gun right here. This is the ICS 200, aka the ICS M3 grease gun. Now, if you're interested in purchasing this product, there will be a link down below in the description to airsoftStation.com where you can buy it for about $175. Now, with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some of the details of the Chrono. What we'll be firing to see the feet per second, we have our 430 round magazine loaded up with 0.2 gram BBs, and as when we test the rate of fire, we have the custom 9.6 volt 1500 milliamp battery charged up and inside the gun. So with that being said, let's go ahead, chrono the ICS M3. Alright, so we have the Extra-Tech chronograph set up. Let's see how hard the ICS M3 grease gun is shooting. This gun is only full auto, so it might be a little bit difficult for me to chrono it 4 feet per second. So if you see a couple funky readings there, it's just as the gun fired 2 BBs through the chrono. But let's see how hard the gun shoots. Again, 0.2 gram BBs. 340.6. 340.5, 341.3, 340, that's a misread, 339.6, misread, 339.4, and 338. So right around the 340 feet per second area. That's a great FPS. Those couple 280, 260 readings, that's simply because I pulled the trigger a little too long, sent a couple BBs flying through. Let's see what the rate of fire on this gun is. Alright, so now for rounds per minute, let's see how fast this gun is firing off of the custom 9.6 volt 1500 milliamp battery. 907 rounds per minute. And 899 rounds per minute. So right around the 900 rounds per minute area, and as you can see, that converts into about 15 rounds per second. So a rather solid rate of fire on this gun. Let's go to the final conclusion. Alright, so now for the final conclusion of this chronograph. We're seeing some pretty nice results off of the chrono for the ICS M3. Feet per second wise, you have a solid FPS on this thing of around 340 FPS. That's great because not only is this gun going to perform very well in woodland, but also that FPS is low enough that you could take it into a CQB course, which definitely might be a nice spot for this gun, being that it is a rather short, easily maneuverable AEG, but more so going to see it in the field, being that it is a World War II style AEG. Those are the players more likely to pick it up. Rate of fire wise, we got a great rate of fire on this gun, 900 rounds per minute and 15 rounds per second. That's off of a custom 9.6 volt 1500 milliamp battery, and I really like that because usually when they have those custom batteries, the rate of fires aren't that great because the batteries they come with aren't too good. This one's a nice battery, and as you can see by the results on the chrono, it's definitely producing a nice rate of fire out of the grease gun. So with that being said, guys, this has been Deathcore Airsoft's chronograph of the ICS M3 grease gun. You've got a great FPS on this thing of around 340. You can go either way, CQB or field. And rate of fire wise, this thing spits BBs down range at around 900 rounds per minute. So thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe.